We hear a lot about IT certifications, and one that often comes up in networking circles is the F5 101. For someone in IT, it sounds important, but what exactly is it? Is it just another line on a resume, or is it a genuine gateway to a specific skill set? Today, we're going to break that down.
It's a great question. The F5 101 is essentially the foundational exam for anyone who wants to work with application delivery networks, or ADNs. Think of it as the first official step you need to take to become an F5 certified Big IP administrator. It's designed to prove you understand the core principles of networking and traffic management on F5's big platforms.
Okay, so it's the entry ticket for anyone serious about managing these systems. It's not just a nice to have, it's a required first step.
Exactly. It validates that you have the fundamental abilities, and it really acts as a springboard for getting into more specialized areas later on.
Got it. So let's get into the specifics of the exam itself. What does it look like?
Well, it's a 90-minute computer-based test. You'll face 80 multiple choice questions. It's interesting because only 70 of those questions are actually scored. The other 10 are pilot questions they use for developing future exams. To pass, you need to get a scaled score of 245 out of a possible 350.
And what's the damage to my wallet if I want to take it?
The price for that foundational knowledge is $180 USD per attempt, and that doesn't include local taxes. You should also know they have a pretty strict retake policy. If you don't pass the first time, you have to wait 15 days. But if you fail 5 times, that waiting period jumps to 90 days. They really want you to be prepared.
That makes sense. So, to be prepared, you need to know what's on the test. I hear there's a blueprint for that?
Yes, and that blueprint is your best friend. It's essentially the syllabus for the exam. It's broken down into 4 main sections: configuration, troubleshooting, maintenance, and knowledge.
That sounds pretty comprehensive. What kind of things are we talking about within those sections?
You're looking at a whole range of skills. It goes from the practical stuff like configuring VLANs and assigning IP addresses, all the way to troubleshooting network errors, checking system health, and then explaining more theoretical concepts. Things like the OSI model, what TLS, SSL is for, and high availability. It truly covers the fundamentals of application delivery from top to bottom.
Now, when you start looking into how to study for these things, you inevitably come across the term exam dumps. What's the deal with those?
Ah, yes, the infamous dumps. They are essentially collections of practice questions and answers that claim to be the exact times questions from the real exam, often coming with a 100% pass guarantee.
So, you just memorize the answers and you're good to go?
That's the promise. But, and this is a big but, the official advice from F5 and even from providers like Spodo who sell these dumps is to actually study the material. That means digging into the blueprint, getting hands-on experience with the hardware or virtual editions, and using official study guides. The shortcut isn't the recommended path.
I see. So, what's the real takeaway here?
Well, the aha moment is realizing the difference between passing a test and building real expertise. Sure, using a dump might get you that passing score of 245, but it won't prepare you for a real-world scenario when a critical application goes down and you're the one who has to fix it. The true value of the F5 101 isn't the certificate itself, but the skills you build while properly preparing for it. Memorizing answers makes you a good test taker, not a competent administrator.
That's a crucial distinction. The goal is the skill, not just the score. So, to wrap this all up, what are the absolute key things someone should remember about the F5 101 exam?
I'd say there are 4 main points. First, the F5 101 is the foundational certification for becoming an F5 certified Big IP administrator. Second, know the format. It's 80 multiple choice questions in 90 minutes. It costs $180, and you need a score of 245 out of 350. Third, the exam covers 4 key areas: configuration, troubleshooting, maintenance, and general knowledge. And finally, while shortcuts like exam dumps exist, the real path to success is through genuine learning, studying the blueprint, getting hands-on practice, and using official resources. That's what builds true expertise.